previous birth and decrease the suffering of her next birth. Decrease the suffering. Her suffering in next birth will be decreased. This was the belief of the peasants. This is a reference to the traditional Hindu belief of reincarnation. Traditional Hindu belief of reincarnation here is categorized, here is emphasized. Due to their lowly social status, it was believed that the mother must have committed some kind of grievous sin to be condemned to this life, and perhaps this suffering she is going through will improve her chances of being reincarnated into a higher position in her next life. Meaning, here peasants' belief was that if the mother suffers here a lot, a little she will suffer in the next birth. This stanza continues into the next, in which the speaker continues relaying the words of the peasants. They wish that the pain of the mother is experiencing will purify her flesh of desire and your spirit ambition. The peasants have given up the search for the scorpion. Now they are not searching the scorpion. Earlier they were saying if the scorpion is captured and they kill it, if the scorpion was killed, her grief will be less. Her grief will diminish. They are trying another tradition, another belief. And what they are doing in their next? The peasants have given up the search for the scorpion and are now sitting around the mother with her at the center of a circle. The mother was in the center and the farmers, the peasants and the villagers are around circling her. The speaker describes each peasant as wearing a face that is peaceful with understanding. The next two lines allow for quick progression of time. Ezekiel lists a number of developments and additions to the story. All of the following are added to the situation: more candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insects, and the endless rain. The mother is twisting on the floor, groaning with pain on the mat. It can be assumed that quite a large crowd has gathered around the mother. A large crowd has gathered around the infected mother of the speaker. Many there to help, and probably some there just to observe. Many are there for to help, to pray, and others are just to observe, just to watch her condition. At this point in the story, the father is introduced into the poem. At this later part of the portion of the poem, the father of the speaker is introduced. He is described as being a very sensible, reasonable, and skeptic. A reasonable, skeptic, rational. The man is most likely doubtful of the beliefs of the peasants. At this moment, though he is desperate, Ezekiel's speaker describes his father as trying every curse and blessing, powder, mixture, herb and hybrid. His father has forgotten his reason and is trying everything he can think of in an effort to save his wife. While the reader may have felt some distance from the characters at this poem, the father's desperation feels and acute. A man hopeful beyond reason, that is a curse or a blessing that will save his wife. He even goes so far as to burn a paraffin on her toe. The injected portion, a little paraffin with a match, is very, very The speaker watches the flames it creates feeding on his mother. Just as the poison is moving through her body, so is the flame consuming her skin. The flames are consuming the injected portion. The reader is then informed that all of this has been going for 20 hours. A truly painful and horrific